Your test results came back.
What is it?
Fortunately, you tested positive for HIV.
What's HIV?
Human immunodeficiency virus. HIV is a virus which targets your helper T cells in your bloodstream, weakening your body's immune reaction.
Ever get better?
No, but it can be treated with drugs. Antiviral drugs. Antiviral drugs target the infected helper T cell's ability to make more HIV virus. So the virus will still be present, but it's significantly harder to reproduce in your body effectively. Darpaprim isn't a direct cure to HIV, but it slows down the virus and reduces it to an almost undetectable amount in the human body. Darpaprim will stop the HIV infection from spreading over your body and give you a chance to recover. On Darpaprim, it's almost impossible to transmit HIV through sex. On medication, you'll most likely be able to live a completely normal life. Don't let HIV take over your immune system. Do something about it. Buy Darpaprim. It's only $375 a pill, and recently, we just raised the price by 2,500%.
I can't afford that medication.
The place you should go to is Canada, or anywhere except the United States. The United States drug is way more expensive than anywhere else in the world. Americans pay thousands of dollars a year for HIV medication. One of the most difficult things about living in the US with HIV is the cost of the medication. Americans pay thousands of dollars every year. Europeans pay hundreds, sustainably less money. One reason why it's so expensive is Americans rely on brand name drugs of medication for HIV care. This is different in countries like England, where the generic brand drugs are safe and as effective as the brand name. As a result, British people with HIV pay hundreds less than Americans. One example of this in England and Wales invalidated a pharmaceutical company, Gilead's patent on Truvada. This is one of the most used HIV medicines. The outcome of this was a low HIV price for the people of England and Wales. However, Americans are still paying $20,000 a year for Truvada, which can only be bought as a brand name drug. Generic in England and Wales will be sold somewhere between $100 and $200. The generic are excessively cheaper than brand name. Many people worry that the generic drugs aren't as effective as the brand name, but those myths are incorrect.
I can't afford that medication here in the US, but I can in Canada, so I guess I'm moving to Canada.
Well...
Sadly, that guy died 2 days later due to a maple syrup overdose. How tragic. Don't move to Canada, folks, or any other place for that matter. You need a vote in the US government system. One of the main producers of the drug, Mylan, also produces EpiPens. A few years ago, they raised the price of EpiPens by over 500%. This was then subject to a federal investigation by the US government. They concluded the investigation. Mylan had to pay hundreds of millions of dollars. So why hasn't the same been done for HIV drugs? Well, multiple companies that make the HIV medicine drug have been essentially bribing different candidates in the political system, Democrats, Republicans, Congress, people of the House and the Senate. This is just a blatant bribe and needs to be thought of because these candidates then won't lobby to make sure that we can change this in U.S. law. So next time you vote Vote for people who want to change this, so people won't die because they can't pay for medicine, while in other countries they can easily afford it.
HIV!